Hi everybody, Chris here, aka Rufotris Rooted Rockhound, and today I'm showing a little bit more of that stuff that I cut at the club, but rather than all those slablet goodies, today we're focusing on the box on the left here. And this box is full of Chert that someone sent to me from Canada, and this was a little piece I kind of touched up at the club, but I'm going to repolish that one at home later on. So let's take it home and see what we got. Alrighty, so back home, and actually a couple weeks later, I've been very busy, but we've got a whole bunch of the Chert cut up here, and we're gonna just start taking a look at some of these pieces, look into some of the ones I cut. I'll get them wet, so we'll give them a little spritz, and then we'll give a little UV look over as well, make sure we're not missing anything wild in the UV. But I think to just try and make this easier and not get lost like I do staring at the same piece for 20 minutes, I'm gonna throw on some music and we're just gonna scroll through them real quick back. Get them a little wet, give them a little peek, see what we see. And yeah, we'll just enjoy some music and check out all the pretties. There are a couple here that I polished at the club really quick just to see how much of a shine they would take. But it's far from a perfect polish, so I will be redoing it. But we can see some of this material will definitely polish up. Definitely looks like some sort of fossils in there. Plant material, there's something right in the very center there. It might not be plant related. But I can't help but look at this and think, yeah, this was the bottom of a swamp or a bog or a sea. And it formed this pretty cool chert. I actually really hope this one takes a nice polish. What is that? It's like a little disc trapped in there. Almost looks like the tiniest segment of a branch or something. Just like, I know it's probably not, but it almost looks like wood grain on the side there. Almost looks like a side view of a little slice of a branch. Oh man. Okay, I really need the microscope. Been shopping around. I think we might be getting one in the next week or two here. I just don't want to pull the trigger too quick before I know exactly what one I want. But it'd be really cool to check these out in the microscope. Wow, that's really cool. If we pull back too, we can see some variation in color and stuff in there. All right, music and rocks, here we go. So this was the material that I polished up the one piece at the club, and at the end of the video, we'll actually see that one repolished. I'm doing a little flat polish on it. Alright, so we got quite the pile of Chert here. We'll take a quick look in the UV, and then I'm going to polish up a couple pieces real fast like, and we'll be done with this video in maybe another 5 minutes or so. So stick around if you want to see a few of these beauties polished, but as well as check out any potential UV. With the amount of organics in these, I expected quite a bit of just little glowy spots, but it seems like for the most part, the entire stones just glow. Some spots more defined than others. It gives me some pretty good hope that when we cab these up, pretty much they will all have some sort of reaction or definition defined, whatever. Yeah, I guess it could be refined. But the UV light will bring out some details, like whatever's going on there with that wormy looking bit. We might even find some phosphorescence. It's a little bright in here now, but oh, actually that had some that I saw in the daylight. Wow. The white spots had a little bit of a linger to it. That's cool. Oh yeah, that was like the first one I showed. I like this one a lot. I like them all. They're really cool. Not usually that excited about Chert. These ones, I don't know, they're really cool. They've got a lot more translucency than I'm used to in a bunch of the Cherts I find. Like we can see deep down into some of those with the little fossil-y bits of whatever plant or animal remains are in there. And you know what? This just made me realize, maybe for funsies, I'm gonna pull out the Geiger counter and we'll check these with the Geiger counter as well. Yeah, quite a bit of UV throughout the pieces. Almost all of them have a little something. Ooh, this one's outside. That's some interesting colors to it. The rind on this one, techno color. That's cool. Keeps oversaturating on the camera, but it's got multiple colors on there. Trying to make sure I looked at all of them in the UV, not missing anything super crazy. All right, let's check out the Geiger counter. I haven't charged this thing in over a year and it's still got half battery. I don't use it a whole lot, but it's also not the best Geiger counter out there. It is one of the cheapest, and I do hope to upgrade one day. We'll leave this here for a couple minutes. I'll return and see what we're looking at and see if it's above my background, which I guess I could have got a background reading first, but I will do after. But immediately, I'm seeing nothing above normal here. For my area and my background readings in my apartment, anywhere from 12 to 20 is very normal. All right, it's been a couple minutes. I've moved the rocks around. I've moved it around on it, let it sit in different piles, and the highest it peaked out was 20 CPM for just a flash moment. So no, there's nothing exciting as far as radioactivity in these. Oh, well, hold on. Did I just find one that had a little more than the rest? I just had a few random clicks there. Huh. Yeah, just a coincidence of a few random clicks all at the same time and then nothing. Nothing here is spicy. Well, the Geiger counter was anticlimactic, but I'm gonna go ahead and polish a few up. Maybe I'll redo this one that I did at the club. Just give that a repolish and pick out a few here. And I'll see you in just a moment. All right, I picked out a few here, mostly ones that are easy, quick, cabbable size. I'll do some of the bigger ones later, and I might even include it in this video. It just kind of depends how much time I have over the next 2 days before I put this out. It is currently Tuesday, and I plan to have this video out Thursday. So I need to get working on these, get them polished up real quick, so I can get that in here and edited for you. All right, so they're not perfect, but I did a quick polish on these 6 pieces so that we can take a quick look at the rough versus the polished ones. All right, so getting a quick idea of how they look in there. That's got a little bit of banding of sorts in it. But it definitely takes a good shine. It's gonna need a little more of a polish than that. This little guy, this stuff, honestly, I'm really happy it took a nice polish. It's got a little pit popped up in the middle there, but otherwise really nice. This is the only one I actually cabbed. Made a little cab out of this one, flat bottom. Didn't really polish the back, but did flatten it a bit. But with this one, let's take a slightly closer look in the light. You can see that divot, the crack there, there's little pockets opening up. But the material in there, I don't know. I'm curious if it could be little tiny microfossils. Actually looks like a little bit of polish from the blue wheel stuck in there. That's not good. It could have contaminated my next wheel. Another little piece of the blue right in there. Man, that's how easy it is to contaminate your wheels. Well, pretty good polish on that too. Again, I rushed through these. I didn't take them all the way up through the final stages either. I just did a quick polish. Jumped on the Discord live stream for a moment. That one's just really speckly. But I like it. I like this one a lot. I like the spaciness of these, how they kind of just look like stars, little nebula. And this one's definitely got some little bits that look very fossil-y. Looks like a bunch of plant matter down in there. That definitely looks like something organic in nature. And then this one, started to redo the polish that I had done at the club. Oh, I got fingerprints and streaks on it, but still got some scratches in there. I gotta go back and get out. Does take a nice polish though. But the difference in layers right there, the white stuff's pretty soft, so I gotta be really careful not to undercut it. Yeah, should make some nice little calves out of that material. So there we are. Whew, that was a lot of fun though. I did kind of rush through them just to see what they look like so I could get this video out in time. But we'll see in a future live or video. I'll give some more of those pieces a better polish and even repolish some of the ones that needed it. So thanks everyone for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon members and channel members. I will see you this weekend with another live, probably this Saturday.